Hi guys, this is Malunchip and welcome back to Dauntless. The patch notes again are released, well for me at least, on Thursday. It's the second time this year, so not really sure if they actually are gonna implement them always on Thursday right now. But Tuesday I got this message on Twitter. So instead of patching tomorrow, Wednesday, we'll be deploying patch OB 0.6.4 on Thursday, January the 17th. The patch notes will be available tomorrow afternoon Pacific time. I went to bed last night, they weren't live yet. I woke up this morning around 4, I think, and they were live. So yeah, as every week, the first question, Alex Damien, Season 2? Not this week, we'll make an announcement once we've pinned down the dates. So yeah, not really sure if they are gonna, if it's only like the past 2 weeks that they're gonna implement the patches, well, Thursday, so it should be, I think in an hour or 3 that the patch should go live. But yeah, as every week, I kind of wanna check the patch notes out with you in this news bulletin. So yeah, let's take a look. So January the 16th, 2019, as you can see, it's the 17th already, of course. Release of OP 0.6.4. It introduces the powerful Scorchstone Hellion. So Hellion is making an appearance in the Maelstrom. New hairstyles and character customization options, and another updated UI screen of UE or UI. Doesn't really matter. So new to Dauntless, Scorchstone Hellion has been burning it up in the Maelstrom. Be careful if you choose to pursue this query. Its command of lava makes it an especially deadly dire behemoth. So with Frostfall we got Valamir, but before Valamir we had Skarn making his way into the Maelstrom. He's now called Rockfall Skarn in the Maelstrom. So yeah, apparently later today, I think it's, yeah, as you can see, it's 4 in the afternoon here now. I think in around 3 to 4 hours the patch should go live. So definitely looking forward to seeing Hellion go into the Maelstrom and seeing how his attacks actually change. The most attacks probably will be the same, but there's always something different about him. So yeah, definitely looking forward to that one. Added new curly hairstyles. Slayers now have even more options when designing and customizing their characters. So added new curly hairstyles. If there's an afro in there, everybody's gonna run around with a pink or a purple afro, I can bet you now. Added the new UI for grenade crafting, potion crafting, and the middleman purchases. All 3 should now be easier to navigate. So that's a pretty good one to look at. Didn't find the UIs to be that hard to navigate actually, but yeah, I'm always looking out for changes in the game. They can always be for the better, or they can be returned, right? So added some new character customization slides and polished up existing ones. Interact with the mirror in Ramsgate Plaza to open up the character creator and experiment with your looks. I think they did this one, some new character customization slides before New Year as well. And I had to say that I didn't see one. Well, I'm not really that busy. Like, I created my character once and then redid it once, but I'm not really that busy. But yeah, curly hairstyles, I gotta have an afro. Quality of life. Polished up the visual effects on Blaze Aether explosions. Yeah, that's probably because Hellion went to the Maelstrom, so they probably looked over all of his visual effects and yeah, did some changes, of course. If you need to adjust a behemoth anyway, why not fix other stuff on it as well? Fix the bug that prevented Skarn's aether particles from properly covering its vents. Fixed a bug that would cause fingers to clip through the unseen protectors. Fixed the bug that would cause the Founder's Cuirass to clip through many things. Fixed the bug that could cause Riftstalker's portal visual effects to line up incorrectly. That's an important one. Fixed the bug where the repeater's impact's visual effects would sometimes be seen in places other than where the shot occurred. I'm trying to actually think of how it looks, but I cannot recollect. I probably have seen it, but the amount of well, repeater play that I do, but I cannot really recall yeah, the bug. Maybe I'll test it out after this if I can actually get it to happen. Replace some remaining old platinum and node icons with stylish new ones to probably make them pop out even more. Fix the bug that it caused Ganeshers flea visual effects to appear at the wrong size. Fix the bug that could cause it to sound like there were endless birds fleeing from the trees. That has to be annoying. I remember the one that annoyed me the most was the endless falling of trees. Like a couple months ago, we had that for some time in the game. I can't really recall hearing birds endlessly flying from trees. Fix the bug where certain textures were missing from islands. Fixed a bundle of island bugs and did an optimization pass on foliage and fog. They should now be less resource intensive, really good for the lag for some people. Fixed the bug that it caused the Scarn boots to display the wrong icon when viewed in the loadout. Fixed the bug where the hammer, concussive Aether Blast and the visual effects weren't facing the correct direction. Fix the bug where some lantern abilities could be offset from the ground if used near other players. Fix the bug where the Saboteur's grip mine damage was being scaled incorrectly with weapon power, leading to unpredictable damage. So yeah, that's a pretty good one. If you actually want to see or know what it did, you cannot have 750 at one point and 790 at the other point. They need to do the same damage every time. Unless they're empowered or unless you throw them at them or whatever the different situations may be. Fix the bug where under very high attack speed and some lag, the repeaters could reload twice before getting their ammo. I'm not sure. I don't really have lag in this game. I think in the first month that I played this game when it was released in beta, I think I had one day where I was like, damn, this is laggy. And for all the rest, I cannot say it took long to load, but for lag, no. So yeah, really annoying for the players that do have lag. Reloading twice before actually getting your ammo is not fun. Fix the damage tuning issue where having weapon power far below a behemoth's level could result in a matching element weapon actually being better damage choice than a neutral weapon. I usually use neutral weapons because switching out, it's not that hard, but it's just something. If you have a neutral weapon, you always do the same damage. It's that simple. But yeah, you can do more damage if you can element in the correct way, of course. So yeah, I did see players with a lower tier weapon, and now I know why. Fix the bug where X charge attacks could be slowed down if the player has attack speed and dealt damage from another source, such as lanterns. Ooh, yeah, that's not a fun one. Fix the bug where the Molten Edict's evasive blast bombs were having their damage scaled via raw weapon power, and increased the damage of Molten Edict's evasive blast bombs by 20% to compensate for this change. Okay, so yeah, that's actually a boost for... Well, I can't really say if it's a boost. If I need to use a fire element weapon for any quest, maybe. I usually use the Molten Edict, even for the hammer quest. I always use Molten Edict just for, the evasive blast bombs and, the range damage you can actually do with it if you feel that you're not awake yet or too drunk or whatever the circumstances that wouldn't make you play at your best. The range in there, Molten Edict, I really find amusing and fun. Colors on the Zaga Bracers and the Zaga Grievers are now consistent across the crafting UI and equipped view, smoothed out some behemoth moves and introduced a fix to make sure that behemoths that burrow do so more cleanly. Yeah, as Hellion does bury himself under the ground, it's as I said before, if you bring a behemoth into the maelstrom, if you make an upgrade towards that behemoth or you make changes towards it, it's logical that you make more adjustments than only damage dealing. Jumping will now cancel emotes as intended, and credit screen will play the Drask animated background video again. Okay, so really looking forward to that one. Known issues are currently known issues can be found on the forums. Thoughts, feedback, join the discussion on this article on the Dauntless forums. So those were the patch notes for this week. As I said before, patch will go live in around 4 hours once this video comes out. Let's say 3 to 4 hours, something like that. The biggest changes I see is the Molten Edict's evasive blast bombs with 20% to compensate for this change. So yeah, they will do a fixed amount of damage now all the time. So basically, yeah. I really think it's an upgrade. So yeah, good there. What was in there as well? The double reloading for people with lag. The grip mines scaling incorrectly. Unpredictable damage is a really good one. And then yeah, some visual effects like quality of life. Some great changes. And then yeah, Scorchstone Hellion. Last week we didn't do before and after episode because there wasn't really that much to look at. But yeah, we are getting an upgrade for Hellion. So tomorrow I most likely are gonna make a before and after video where we check out the regular Hellion. I think I'm kind of thinking doing something like that, and then the Hellion in the Maelstrom on heroic, or maybe check the normal and the heroic version, see if we can find any differences there. And yeah, we'll check out if we can get an Afro. So those were the patch notes for OB 0.4. Hellion is making an appearance in the Maelstrom, and I'm having double feelings about it. We got, like I said before, we got Valamir with Frostmaul, and before that, Skarn made his appearance in the Maelstrom. And if we look at the map now and then look into the Maelstrom and we do a pursuit, you can see the endless lists of behemoths that's in there. And bringing in behemoths we already did. I think Hellion pursuit. Hellion is in here. I don't think he's... Yeah, we only see Hellion actually from the Uncharted Reaches. So it's not really... It's because I played this game longer already. I've played Hellion a lot. Even if to get the what was it again? The patrols here, to get the armor Arcanites or the weapon Arcanites. Back then it was still 1616. But I kind of feel like if you look at the list of all the behemoths we actually have in the Maelstrom, it actually feels kind of less and less special every time they bring in. Like Valamir is an amazing behemoth. Riftstalker, amazing behemoth. Like all the new behemoths they bring in is really amazing, and I really enjoy like the Firebrand Cherok. I enjoyed Rockfall Skarn. I enjoy all the upgrades. Don't get me wrong, but it feels less special. If they would bring out Riftstalker, and like say Valamir, the new behemoths, and they would only bring it out on heroic mode, it would make those behemoths so much more special. Like behemoths, we only have 2 behemoths right now, right? That we can do. It's still Shroud and Rezakiri. Those are the only 2 you cannot do on normal. And I feel like bringing in more and more behemoths to make the list longer and longer will make the behemoths less interesting. Or they need to bring out a new peak. Make a legendary peak. And like put only the newest behemoths in the legendary peak as well. But yeah, what are you gonna do with gear then? You need to upgrade your gear, especially. But it's like I said, it's double feelings for me. I really enjoy that Hellion is getting an upgrade, but on the other side of the same coin, I feel like it's getting less special to get an upgrade of that behemoth. Maybe I've been running normal and heroic too much over the past year. Almost a year we're playing right now, I think. Something like that. Anyway, I'm rambling again, guys. Don't mind me. But those were the patch notes for this week. Definitely gonna take a look into Hellion tomorrow, of course. Hope you enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.